everybody, and welcome to the third installment of Metallica's album reviews. This is a Master of Puppets album review. Quick words before I get into the songs. Their best album that I think of, wearing their shirt, I got this. Pretty much their best album, in my opinion. Really, like, the best production, amazing songs. Pretty much it, really. So let's get into this. Battery, amazing acoustic intros. Just awesome. It's amazing. Epic guitar solo, epic verse riff. The lyrics are crazy, and the ending is awesome. How they just, end this killer song. I don't think they could have started off this album any better than Battery, because they couldn't have, It's my opinion, but I think that a lot of people would say that there's no way they could have began this perfect album. So, Master of Puppets, everybody knows that's like their most well-known song, the most loved song, the most wanted song to be heard when they play live. Everybody wants Master of Puppets, because you can never get enough of Master of Puppets. You can't. It's like their most epic, song ever. It's amazing. The riffs are crazy. The mellowed out middle section of the song is just killer. The guitar solo just blows me away. Just a killer song. People love it. I mean, everybody loves Master of Puppets. So, killer epic song, The thing that should not be, I'd have to say that it's more sinister, because it's in drop D instead of regular standard. The lyrics are, very amazing to listen to. They're sinister and evil. I like how they switch from the clean guitar to the distorted, riffs and stuff. I think it's killer. The guitar solo is awesome. The drums are awesome. The bass is, I looked at the tabs for the bass, because I didn't know Cliff Burton would be doing something crazy and stuff. You just couldn't really hear it, but there's some stuff. All in all, I think that should not be. I'm so glad they put it in drop D, because it wouldn't be as amazing if it wasn't. That's my thing. Welcome Home is like, I would consider that their second ballad from Fade to Black, because it's like Fade to Black. It has the clean guitar intro, and then when it gets into, its chorus, even though Fade to Black didn't really have a chorus, that it would, get distorted and stuff, and and then it'd go back to clean, then back to distorted, and then it would go off into this crazy distorted stuff, and then it would go into like this whole solo, like Fade to Black did. And I think, I really enjoy Welcome Home. The lyrics are awesome, guitar solo, like I said, drums, bass, everything's just awesome in that song. It's very catchy. Disposable Heroes, crazy, awesome, fast. It's a weird way to put it, but it's really fast. They're pretty much chugging it through the whole thing. It's going crazy. And what makes it more awesome is, like, it sounds so epic on the album, but to hear it live, like, 3/4 of the time they play it a little bit faster than the album. Other times they play it regular speed, but sometimes play it a little bit faster to make it more epic and mosh and everything, crazy. All in all, it's a great song. I like listening to it. Everything's amazing, all that stuff. So, Leper Messiah, that's like one of their, not underrated. I don't know how the word explain it, but a lot of, when they play this song, when they had like the 20-year anniversary for this album, I think Leper Messiah was the least song to be heard, like the least wanted song to be heard of the whole album. I don't know. It just felt like not a lot of people liked it, you know, in my opinion. But Leper Messiah, I didn't like it at first, honestly, until I heard the chorus, and then I liked it. The chorus is catchy and stuff. I think that, you know, Leper Messiah was, you know, really good. After hearing it over and over, I started to hear that it was really catchy and stuff, and, you know, I really enjoy it. You know, it just depends on your opinion. I mean, you know, whatever. Orion is tied up in my instrumentals for Metallica. It's tied up for first place with To Live Is To Die, which is on the Injustice for All album, yada, yada, yada. You'll know about that more later. Orion is amazing instrumental. Masterpiece. Cliff Burton's masterpiece. Because 3 bass solos, epic guitars, and it's so awesome it doesn't need lyrics. It's that amazing. You know, it was said by Lars that the Orion middle section, the mellowed out bass stuff with the guitars in the back, was going to be an ending to a song, but they were going to add lyrics to it, but they didn't, because after they fixed up all this other stuff around it, it was so epic it didn't need lyrics. He didn't say that last part about the building up stuff, but he said that, you know, that middle section would be the ending. But I think that's amazing. But this is Cliff Burton's song, in my opinion, besides Anesthesia. Epic, killer. I just, you know, I think it's amazing. I keep repeating that last bass solo, which starts at like 636, 637 on it. Keep repeating over and over. It's the the most epic bass solo I've ever heard in my life. So 10 out of 10, definitely. Damage Inc. Perfect way to end the album. You know, starts off with this bass fading in and out, but it isn't just like one bass track. It's multiple bass tracks that Cliff Burton put together with this special pedal that he can fade in with it and stuff. You know, it's killer. Just blows me away every time I listen to it because it's so fast and epic. And you know, I like it how James whispers Damage Incorporated instead of Damage Incorporated. He's like, Damage Incorporated. I think it's amazing. You know, it makes the song more, you know, awesome and killer. So, you know, everything's epic in that song. Killer guitar solo, killer way to end the, you know, song. The last verse, double bass, Lars going at it and stuff. It's killer. Overall, the whole album, 10 out of 10. There's no doubt about it. You can't, if you say Master Puppets isn't a 10 out of 10, then there's something wrong, or you're not hearing stuff right. Because, in my opinion, it's a perfect album. Well, some people say it isn't, but in my opinion it is. I mean, it's a killer album. You know, there's nothing that can compare to it. None of in my opinion, this was, like, this is when their songs were just crazy awesome. Like, they just wrote this stuff, you know, and I think they knew that this album was going to make it to the top, and it made it to the top. You know, it's still their #1 album, so, you know, it's running on shit. Master Puppets, 10 out of 10, amazing, killer. So, that's pretty much it, really. So, I guess I'll see y'all later. Keep checking back in. I'll have more Metallica album reviews and coming up in the next few days or so, and Justice for All. See ya.